Alright, we'll get started in just a second. I changed that latency back, so hopefully, I don't know if that was causing anything. But if it was, hopefully it isn't anymore. I also think I upped our resolution. I was getting some kind of a weird comment about that. We'll see if that helps anything. All right, I'm sure you guys will come along. I see people signing in. Okay, we are now on to the reverse hit drafts. Okay, there's green all over my X-Acto knife. Oh, no, I got the resolution again, which is not optimal. So what is the optimal resolution? Is it too high? I wonder if I can change that in stream. Let's try real quick. No, it can't. Alright, well, it's staying. I just thought maybe it was too low. It's too high. So I made it even higher. Alright, well, let me know if it gets too goofy. Maybe with too high of a stream, it's going to get out of whack. Alright, so anyway, this is a reverse draft. If you are not familiar with it, the reverse draft. Each particular break is 2 cases. However that draft list goes, which I believe I put them on there. This first case right here, we start pick number 1 and work our way down. On the other end of it, we start with pick number, whatever the last pick is, 30 something, and work our way up. Get the case topper out. Mormont is our case topper. So finished our hit draft cases, just opening them. Obviously I've got to do a lot of scanning and listing. So 4 cases, we did get 1 sketch. Character card. Not sure why it's none of the videos except for the very first case of the hit draft, which we did last night, and anime is actually up there. The other videos still haven't shown up in my library, so I don't know what's going on there. Autograph number 1. So Trevor or Jeff, are either of you still out there? I was just going to ask, does the video look any different? I upped the resolution and I didn't realize I was going in the wrong direction. YouTube actually wants me to lower my resolution. I was just curious if you can even notice a difference, or if because of the higher resolution I'm going to end up with a lag. Here's let's see, in case one, it was probably the Walk of Shame duel. No, actually, I'm sorry. In case one, we also, actually, we had that, and we had the Daenerys Relic, the duel. It's her and Tyrion, wasn't it? Yeah, SD2. The second case had Lena and was it Anton Lesser, I think, in the duel. Yeah, but the thing, like I said, Trevor, the thing is I actually made the resolution a higher quality. So if anything, if it was on my end, it should get worse because I'm putting out more information. The second case was the Podrick case. There was 2 Podrick inscriptions plus the Podrick full bleed, which is a scarce. The third case had the Jaime full bleed autograph, which is a scarce. And I think that case also had the Bronn Podrick duel in it. And then the last case that you just saw, the sketch, was obviously the best. The best duel would have been the lesser Bjornsson. And then there was also the full bleed Bjornsson. Character. Yeah, it is. It's very nice. Good image on it. There's been some other decent duels. Value-wise, I don't know what they're at. I like them because, like I said, the pairings make sense. David Bradley Valerian. And Dicky Fascioli for our duel. Now on the checklist, how many of that one are made? I don't know if any of the inscriptions that we pulled are any of the, really rare ones. Well, we haven't pulled any Littlefinger inscriptions. The Cape Dickey House Tully, that's 10 to 25, so that's one of the lower range. Most of them are this 25 to 50. There's one or two that are higher than that. This is slowing me down. I'm trying to read some of the inscriptions. I don't remember getting a Maisie. I don't even remember getting an Aiden. We got an Aiden in the first case? It's already a blur to me. There's too many cases. Do you think they're afraid to be typecast? So I'm planning on doing 2 cases, which is basically the first reverse break tonight. And then we're going to finish up the other 4 tomorrow. And I'm hoping to actually do 1 or 2 cases in the morning tomorrow. Because between, like I said this earlier, between having to, take care of some, things around the house, doing my yard work and whatnot, and running a couple of errands and who knows what else, I don't want to try and hold up all 4 cases until the night where there's no way I'll get them all done. So if I can knock out 1 or 2 in the morning, and that's my time morning, so if we were to say 12 hours from now roughly, character card. Autograph number 2. That is correct. Elite Pop Century goes relatively quickly, but it is 3 cases worth of that. Valerian, Nell Williams, and a dual, Donald Sumter, Art Parkinson. Only so many of the releases didn't get delayed to come out just about on the same day. Make my life a lot easier. So after these are done, I think we've got a little break. Like I said, I've got the box mixer that I'll be putting in for first breather I get here. We did Masterworks. I'm sure that's full. I just have to get to, filling in the numbers on the last case. I guess Garbage Pail Kids. That one comes out. Yeah, I don't think there's anything else release-wise. Probably just go back and work on some old stuff again. I was actually looking at, I have never opened up Gotham before. Now, I thought the release date on that wasn't until December. So I've got a few weeks before I'll submit for that break. I did look at the signer list, looks a lot better than season 1. So I think, you'll have a better release. Hopefully, the odds on some of these, some of the signers aren't going to get you. But like I said, I don't know who's a fan of Gotham, but the Gotham Season 2 looked like it had a pretty strong signer list from what I could figure from the show. And that's old enough now that it's, it's not too expensive. Well, do you think they'll push Holocron again? I mean, they moved it. That was a pretty big jump. I mean, that was supposed to come out, what, 2 months ago? Just doing Holocron and Chrome Perspectives so close together seems like, just overkill. But that's Topps for you. And I guess that TriStar signature is a dead duck. Only 8 spots. I can only get that one half full. But I mean, looking at it, I really thought that there was going to be more entertainment in that. Some of the breaks have been all sports, no entertainment at all. Does Mandalorian have a retail part of it? I mean, that would seem prime for retail aspect. Autograph number 2. This pack is very thin. It feels like there's only 1 or 2 cards in it. Okay, so that's an EL. Alright, let me see what I got here. I just hope this wasn't meant that we're missing something big out of here. Just 2 base cards, nothing else. Alright, make sure I don't miss anything. Hopefully it was... So we've got 3 of these, 3 of these, 3 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 of those. We only get 1, so that's fine. We got our autographs. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see till the whole case is done. Rebecca Benson, Samantha Spiro duel. Well, we better hope it's not, because the relics don't have any odds listed, so I'm not sure Rittenhouse would do anything. Anton Lesser bordered. That's an EL. But if we are missing anything, it has to be something like that. Rittenhouse is always so good. It's very rare to be missing anything from them. Like I said, if we end up with a relic, then I don't think it's just a weird pack. Hopefully it was just missing, 3 more base cards. I didn't pay attention either with the other relics that we pulled. If it was what do you call it? If there was 1 card, 2 cards, I don't know how many cards were with the relic. Well, I would say the only thing is with replacements from Rittenhouse, as long as they actually have them back in stock, like from the printers, They're not very far from me. I think they're, not saying I'm going to drive there, but I think they're like less than a 3-hour drive for me. They're out in Pennsylvania somewhere. Oh, then they're even closer than I thought. I always wanted, one of these days, I always wanted to see if I'd be allowed to, I don't know, like get a tour or something. That'd be kind of cool. I could imagine. I mean, that's the thing with Rittenhouse is the thought process that they have. I mean, they've got stock and stock and stock of different releases. They can just keep making sets. They think that far in advance, and they're not too greedy. Well, I don't know what their license is with them. I really would have thought there would have been another one. Like this set here, if this set came out next year, then I would have thought that yes, this is the last set. But and that is unless their license runs out at the end of the year and they were just trying to get one more out there. All right, gold, Ian White. And dual, Mark Stanley, John Bradley. All right, we're definitely due for an inscription at this point. 4 inscriptions and 4 duels in these last boxes. dual autograph. All right. Well, if we are short, I'll send an email out to Rittenhouse. I'll wait until I open all the cases, though, just because it sounds a little bit better when I say I just opened 10 cases and everything was great except for just one little thing. Yeah, I'll keep the boxes separate on this one. Now, I want to do all these boxes have the same, those two have the same code. That's one of the things I always wonder with Rittenhouse, because the stickers are all over the place, you know, with the box numbering, but the codes on the inside, if they're the same or not. The other thing too is the videos better shake loose from wherever they're hiding. That way I even have my video proof. But I have emailed with them a lot, so hopefully they can take me at my word. It's possible. Autograph number 2. There's a character parallel. Oh, good old Diana Rigg there. Alright, we got Alasdair Simpson. He's been in every case guaranteed. Full bleed. Then here's a new one for us. Christian Narn and Sam Coleman. Hodor duel. Oh, hold on. Yeah. You know, I know Bran, was the whole Christmas version. Bran was the whole, three-eyed raven and everything, but he didn't even really feel bad that he turned Hodor into a simpleton just so he could sacrifice himself to save Bran. Autograph number 1. Well, why wouldn't you want your king to be somebody that knows everything? That's the kind of attitude you have when you're a know-it-all, literally. And autograph number 2. Yeah, where's actually, I'll go with Bronn. Okay, Susan Brown Valerian. And dual, Michelle Fairley and Kate Dickey. Actually, early on, I really was thinking that it was going to end up being Gendry, because they seem to make such a big deal about him getting away and then trying to kill him. And he really should be the true heir, even though he's a bastard. Yeah. Yeah, let me make a big deal about him, and then he can disappear for 2 seasons. Well, the thing, he still hasn't actually finished his story, right? That's really going to be the only way to know if he's going to kind of follow the TV. Actually, George, not 100% sure, but we might be missing the relic in this case. In the second or third box, one of the packs only had 2 cards in it. So we're not sure. I'll be honest, but also most of it, I mean, the cases are all, they're okay. Nothing's really, you know, super far and away some great case. We still have 5.5 boxes to go to know for sure. Yeah, they also, I mean, all shows take, you know, liberties with things. Walking Dead, the general premise stays the same, but they'll kill off different characters. Now that I started watching The Boys, I mean, that's different. Okay, Philip, Mr. Arrow. Okay, and Natalia Tena and Donald Sumter. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. So should be 4 inscriptions and 1 duel. And you know, we haven't gotten a progressions yet either. You guys are all wrong. The only set they should have done is Dogma, because the signer list, the cast, would have been incredible to get signers for. Really wasn't a huge fan of the movie, but that had the best cast. Autograph. Oh, Lord. Hope you guys couldn't entirely hear that screaming. Good. Thought I dropped something there. Somebody's yelling at somebody upstairs. And autograph number 2. So what are the odds in a 12 boxes where the breakdown, as far as I know, has been 8 duels, 4 inscriptions, and I get all 8 duels first? Because I got a duel again in this box. And I'll just do this now. So, who has the #1 pick in this first half of this reverse? Do you want maybe an Oliver For Davies as the #1 pick? I don't think so. But do you want the duel of Faye Marseille and Maisie Williams? I can't imagine there'll be anything else in this case that can top that duel. Well, I'm going to guess they're going to be a happy camper when they see what comes in the first pick. I mean, what they get to pick with their first pick. These boxes of wrappers are, I'm swimming in them. And this box is teasing me. I want to see these autographs. All right, this I'm gonna. Here's our progressions. I was gonna say this felt thicker. All right, progressions. So there's one of those. Jeez, where's the autographs at? Autograph number 1. All right, this pack's got an autograph in it. It's only 2 packs left, so I got a 50-50 shot here. Hey, and it's an inscription. Okay, full bleed. Bella Ramsey. And our first inscription, Hand of the Queen. Anton Lesser. Well, I'll probably end up dealing some spots. Yeah, I don't know if you were here in the beginning though, Mike. I think we're going to be short the relic in this case. Because in the second or third box in, there was one pack and all I had in it was 2 base cards. So, I mean, we're hoping that the relic is still in here somewhere. But it is not looking good. Autograph number 1. And that's a duel. So our ratio is off in this case. This feels like the other progressions. That was, oh, you know what? I think it's over and I missed it. Well, now you just maybe check. There was yeah, I missed it. Let me hold on, jump back here. I wonder if anybody bid on it. Somebody had an archive box up, and the starting price actually was, I think, about where it should be. Oh yeah, nobody bid on it. So somebody had put one up at auction with a starting bid of $13.95, and nobody bid on it. Yeah, you really, you thought they would have put random assortment of at least, I don't know, 5 different duels or inscriptions or whatever from all the excluded stuff. Or had more than just the one archive exclusive card. Make a special relic just for the archive box. But I think, will I open an archive box? I'm sure I will at some point. Not at $2,000. I'd say it's more. Like I said, I was figuring it would have been like a 1,500. So maybe even I'm a little high. Maybe it's more like 1,200. I didn't give my pitch. So anybody, if you know you're going to end up with a lot of base sets, base spots, and you don't want them, let me know, please. Save me the trouble of sorting all this stuff up front. Second, if you are interested in a binder for this, I have 1, maybe 2 binders. So send me a message on Blowout if you're interested. Third, I have an extra binder from season 1 if anybody is interested. I would love to trade it for one of the binders I don't have. And I do not have seasons 4, 6, and 7. Okay, Mark Rissman. And Paolo Dio Ninati, Nisati, and Rupert Vansithart. Yes, this is break 1, case 1. It's just going to be one more tonight. And then we'll get the other 4 tomorrow. I get up before everybody else, so I'm figuring if I can start and do, no problem. My pleasure. You know, it's funny, the only problem I have right now is that Thursday, I took off from work. I'm not sure who was on the other night when I was talking about this. I took off from work to finish up a yard project I was doing where we have this little retaining wall and we were going to put a patio on it, but we never did. So I ended up turning it into a little mini beach. So I had a bunch of sand delivered. So by myself on Thursday all day, I shoveled 5 tons of sand, and I did something to my right arm. So every time I move to put a card in a pile, it hurts right in the top of my bicep. I know. It's gonna slow down my pack ripping. That's why I doubt anybody's even paying attention, but I'm actually trying to use my left hand as much as possible instead. Not like I can't use it, it just hurts. That initial movement out, like, see, like that hurts, and now it kind of just hurts all the time. All right, George. Maybe we'll see you in the morning. Like I said, my hope is I'm actually going to start and do 1 or 2 cases early my time. So, like 9 o'clock my time, if I'm up and out of bed and nobody's bothering me. Autograph number 1. Not saying it's anything special, but at least it is one we have never gotten so far in the other 4 cases. Autograph number 2. All right, blue autograph, Clive Russell. That's our first blue. And Charlotte Hope, House Bolton. All right, so it's not looking good. We weren't missing the relic. This, well, I was going to say this would have been our best case, but got, I guess, a little bit more of a, there's some decent duels in here. We're all just waiting for the inevitable here. Well, we're getting down to the nitty-gritty. I don't know. I can't tell. It's one of the character parallels. My only concern is if we do not get a relic, there's no odds on relics, so they might not do anything. Like I said, I'm not going to reach out to them until after at least tomorrow night, until after I get everything opened. Our first autograph. Autograph number 2. Yeah, but it's just odd that we got a pack with only 2 base cards in it. And I can already, this pack already flexes, so I know that's not the case. Okay. I will be reaching out to Rittenhouse, I guess on Monday. I want to wait until after I have all these cases open before I make any kind of request. Rupert Vansittart, gold. Yeah, no, I've never had a problem with Rittenhouse, ever. And Sam Coleman, Hodor. The only problem I have with them is their when you get cards, their shipping methods leave a lot to be desired. They put them inside a little, flat rate box, which is great, but they don't put them in any kind of a team bag. So they tape the top loader right to the box, and then the cards, half the cards I've ever gotten from them have had some kind of damage because they slide and get stuck to the packing tape. Okay, all done. So again, we were missing the relic. I will reach out to Rittenhouse after I'm finished opening everything, just so I'm all, in case there's any others I have to do. All right, recap. Blue, Clive Russell. Full bleed, Alistair Simpson and Bella Ramsey. 2 golds, Ian White and Rupert Vansittart. The bordered, Anton Lesser and Mark Rissman. The Valerian versions, Oliver Ford Davies, Philip McGinley, Susan Brown, Nell Williams, and David Bradley. We got 3 inscriptions. Anton Lesser, Hand of the Queen, Charlotte Hope, House Bolton, Sam Coleman, Hodor. And then for all of our duels, Paolo Dionysati, Rupert Vansittart, the Faye Marseille, Maisie Williams, that's a good one. Natalia Tana, Donald Sumter, Michelle Fairley, Kate Dickey, again, that's a good one. Christian Narn, Sam Coleman, I like that one too. Mark Stanley, John Bradley, decent. Rebecca Benson, Samantha Spiro, Donald Sumter, Art Parkinson, and lastly, Kate Dickey, Lino Facioli. Okay. I wish we hit a Clark. Actually, we got the exact opposite. We were shorted a hit in one of the cases, the one we just opened now. Okay, I'm going to stop and then, oh, excuse me, stop, clear off the table. We're going to do one more tonight and see how we make out. And don't go anywhere, Russell. We did get a sketch in case 4 of the hit trap, so that was nice. See you guys in a few minutes.